Hello. I'm just sneaking a toffee. It's probably stuck all over my teeth now. But never mind. Hopefully it'll be gone before the first person arrives. Still doing this. It's very slow going. Well, one row is like single crochet, and the row afterwards you go into the row underneath. So it really doesn't grow very much at all. Hi, Esther. Not doing bad today. Very sleepy for some unknown reason, but it's been gorgeous. The weather's been lovely. I think we're finally getting some spring. Oh, got my foot fast in the rug. What on earth am I doing here? I've got a little rug underneath the PC and I'm getting my feet stuck in it. Hi, Judy. Getting my feet stuck in my rug here. Not doing very well. Hi, Nathan. I'm just saying I'm still doing this. It's very slow going. Hi, Linda. I keep thinking, oh God, I've got one more sleeve to go. I haven't finished this first one yet. I've never taken so long to do a cardigan in my life, I don't think. Very slow going. It's a lovely stitch. It's called the willow stitch. And I got it from Mikey, you know, the crochet crowd. I got it from a video he did, tutorial video. But I didn't realise it was going to take me so long. Oh dear, I'll be glad to get onto something different. But I know if I put this down, I won't pick it up again. So I'm making myself do this and nothing else. There's a lot of other things I want to start, but I'm making myself finish this first. I don't know whether you do that or not when you're getting a bit fed up with something, yeah? Hi, Gillian. We're just saying, if you're getting a bit fed up with something, do you make yourself finish it before you start something else? Because I do. I'm a very funny person. Like, I only have one usually, or two at the most. I'm not one of these people who opens bag after bag after bag with about 15 things in it, you know. I would just get confused. I know I get bored doing one, like I'm really bored with this now. But I know full well if I put it down, it'll be ages before I pick it back up again. So I'm making myself continue with it. Oh, hey. Hi, Val. I'm in a very sleepy mood today. I don't know whether it's because it was warm weather. I didn't do any planting. I meant to do some seeds and some bulbs. I didn't do that. I went in the conservatory to do a bit of crochet and fell asleep. I don't know why. My painkillers do nothing for the pain, but they make me go to sleep. Oh, and I've gone wrong there somewhere. Luckily, it's at the beginning of the row. I've missed a stitch. Oh, no, it was on the row before. Oh, will it show? I'll try and fudge it. I'm not pulling another row back. That's the trouble with this. You know, if you go wrong, you've got to pull the row back and it takes so long to go back. It looked as though it was going to be cloudy tomorrow, but I usually have one that I'll do at knit club and one that I'll only do at home if it's a little bit complicated. I don't like taking anything too complicated with me to the knit club. Because it is, like you say, knit and natter or crochet and natter or whatever. As we say, it's not whips, it's waiting in piles, not works in progress. Because some people do have piles and piles of stuff. Bags and bags on the sofa, and they're opening them all up, and I'm like, oh, for goodness sake. I've seen that about 25 times already. I'm bored. Don't keep showing it me when you put 2 or 3 stitches on it, or 2 rows. I'd rather you show me something you've done a bit more on and you're finished. Oh dear. Perhaps people think that we're interested in seeing them over and over and over again. I don't know what your thoughts are about it. But to me, I get so bored with it. Yeah, I usually have 2. When my shoulder wasn't hurting so much, I used to have a knitting and a crochet one. I like the cream one, but I don't like the black one. You know, the gothy one, she says. I don't like it for some reason or another. And I certainly didn't like that shawl. I think the tulips were too close together on her shawl. I think she should have done more cream rows in between. But I did like the cream jacket, yeah. But not the black one. It's funny, isn't it? Same jacket, different colour. I mean, usually I like black with other colours, but I don't know. I just didn't. It didn't vibe with me at all. I think it was that green. I think she'd used a bright green like for the leaves, and it just jarred a bit. Maybe it was just me. Everybody else might have liked it. Hi, Chris. How's everybody diddling today? La 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 la. I could just nod off, honestly. If anybody's got my phone number, will you ring me if I nod off? Have you seen me go? I honestly could just go to sleep. I don't know, and I've just took 2 painkillers as well, so I might just go to sleep. I'll drink me coffee. It might revive me. Oh dear. Well, I fell asleep in the chair last night and woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning. So then I went to bed, woke up at 8, fell asleep for about an hour. Had me breakfast, put 2 lots of washing on the line, went to the conservatory with the crochet and fell asleep. I don't know what's wrong with me. I am very droopy. Yeah, I'm just tired all the time, Chris. I don't know what it is. As I said, these painkillers are making me so tired, but they're just not doing anything for the pain. You woke up from a nap. It must be a nap kind of day, Lynn. Honestly, I can't stay awake today. I've got my coffee. It's like having sleeping sickness, isn't it, you know? I mean, I did try to go to bed early last night, and I probably did because I fell asleep in the chair. So I probably had the right amount of hours. It was just split into 2. I probably fell asleep about 11 o'clock and slept till 2. Then got up, went to bed. By the time I'd got myself sorted, cleaned my teeth, got myself ready, got in bed, it was about 3 o'clock. Then I slept till 8, yeah. She's gone to Wonderwall, is it? Or Wonder West? I don't know what it's called. Amora's probably gone. She doesn't know whether she's going Saturday or Sunday, though. But she'll be going. My days of going to these things are gone, I'm afraid. You know, I would dearly love to go to the big ones, you know, the proper ones. I know I went to the Blackpool one, but I'm talking about the big ones, yeah. But it started raining. You headed out to a show, you mean, show? Oh gosh, yeah, I fell asleep, didn't I? That was a long time ago. I can remember you said 3, 2, 1, she's back in the room. I remember that very well, Nathan. And I'm getting messages now. Oh dear, somebody's lost a cat, and I'm getting all these messages. Has anybody seen the cat? Oh, yeah, they're still looking for the cat. Yeah. It's a black cat, and somebody's saying there's 8 black cats that live on that street, so she wouldn't know if it was him if she saw him. Oh dear. Yeah, show. Oh, good show. What kind of show are you going to, Lynn? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Susan. Yeah. You're in Connecticut. Woo. Lots of people who come on here are in the US, aren't they? Yeah, Maura's been crocheting roses. It'd be just my luck if I ever did see her. She'd have run out of them. Phil Collins tribute. Yeah, he's not very well, is he? Not very well. I've just been watching. Who have I been watching? I've just watched a couple of videos, and I can't tell you who I've watched. Can't tell you. Oh, I watched Sheila unraveling a parcel. Unwrapping a parcel. Who else did I watch? I watched 2 or 3, and I can't tell you who I watched. Terrible, isn't it? Just shows I'm a little bit brain dead today. You nearly forgot the thumbs up, right? I shall. Yeah, I shall tell you off severely on Wednesday. Hi, Sina. I must remember to bring my black cardigan on Wednesday as well, my fluffy one. I'm wearing black again today, but it's not a fluffy one. It's an open work one. It's just a very, very, very ancient Doris Chan one. It's full length. It goes down to the floor. I had to unravel about 6 rows because with having losing weight, it's gone lower down. I was tripping over it. So I've had to unravel about 6 rows. Plus the fact it's very open work and it's drooped. That's the trouble when you do open work crochet, it drops. Yeah, I watched Leslie, yeah. I think she's going even weirder with her colours. Leslie is not quite enough yarn if you don't watch her. She's called Not Quite Enough Yarn because she does everything. She buys skeins of yarn that she likes, but she puts them all together in multicoloured everythings, yeah. But yeah, no, the week's run round. Well, it has this week with me getting the scooter and everything. Yeah, it's run around. Oh dear. I just can't. I don't know what there is. What can you do? What can you take? Maybe I need more iron infusions again. Well, they said my bloods were all right last time they did them. Look at the bags under the eyes. You can see, can't you? They're like suitcases. Oh, thank you for joining us, Lynn. Yeah, even though you have to go early. Maybe we'll see you next week. We always like new people, don't we, people? We like to see new people. The more the merrier, is what we say. Except when all the goats came in, do you remember the other week? That was a bit too many people, wasn't it? Oh dear. Never got over that yet. Ah, yeah, he can't drum anymore, can he? I think his son drums now, doesn't he? Phil Collins. Not been to a concert for years and years and years. Why, they're so expensive, the tickets these days, aren't they? And I don't think the artist gets all that money. I think it's just the organisers. I think people think when they're paying like £50, £100 for a ticket that's the artist gets that. I bet they don't. I bet they get a fraction of that. But then these organisers, if something happens and the artist is ill and he can't come, they're very slow at giving you the money back, aren't they? Yeah. 3 weeks tonight. Oh, well, I hope it's still nice weather when you get here. Otherwise, it can be a bit grim on the seafront. Oh, you're making snapbags. Yeah, I've got my name down for one, Val. I know I've got one, but I've got two project bags. I could do one for the home, one for my project bag. Just saying, You get nothing if you don't ask, do you? I still don't get nothing, but still. I did get some happy mail. I'm not grumbling. I was very happy to get some happy mail. Tra la 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 la. Right in line of the wind. Do you know, I bet it wasn't even warm in Blackpool today. Was it warm at your end, Val? I bet it was cold on the seafront. My little backyard here is very sheltered. I'm lucky. I used to have a real sun trap when I lived in Prestwich. I used to be out on my decking. At least half of the year I used to be out on the deck with the dogs, yeah. It was warm, was it? Yeah. I've got another sleeve off after I've done this. It's very slow going, this. It's a nice stitch, but like I say, one row is just single crochet. And then the next row, you go into the row below. So it's very slow going. It probably doesn't even grow a ½ inch with every 2 rows. I'm used to crocheting going faster than this. It'll be nice when it's done, but I don't think I'll rush to do this stitch again. You know me, my hands hurt more. I can't do crocheting like I used to. Yeah, it is. It's honestly, it's like doing a cardigan in single crochet. It's taken me forever. I've been doing this sleeve since Wednesday, yeah. And I'd started it when I went to the club on Wednesday. So I think I started it Tuesday. It's not like me to be this slow with one sleeve. Lady knocked on the door before. I'd put two, well, it was a broken curtain pole outside, a brass curtain pole. I put them outside ready for the scrap man to take them yesterday. Lady knocked on the door. She said, "Is it all right if I have them?" I went, "Yes, take them." She said, "I only want one." I said, "Take two to have a spare." I don't know whether she's taken two or just took one. I don't know what she's using it for, but I didn't ask. As long as she took them away, they're not on my front. The scrap man took all the remains of me plastic greenhouse. Well, he didn't take the plastic bit, he took the metal rods, that hold it all together. There was two greenhouses there. He took them all. Well, somebody took them all. Oh, hi, Denise. Yeah, you have been missing us. Yeah, it's nice to see you back again. Well, we keep on clocking on, don't we? We keep going. That's the main thing. We don't want to stop going, do we? I want to wind down slowly like an old clock when it's my time to go. Do 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 do. Oh, this is hurting my fingers. It's not the most friendly stitch for your fingers when you've got arthritis. No, I mean, as you know, I've got arthritis along with probably half of us. But I still keep on going even though it hurts my fingers, because I often think if I stop altogether, I'll stop. You're already winding down, struggling to get upstairs. Why do you think I moved into a bungalow, Val? After I kissed the deck a few times coming downstairs. And I had rails on both sides. Well, the last time I fell down, I actually ripped the rail out of the wall. It stopped me falling, but I ripped it off the wall. So, yeah, I had a rail on either side of the stairs, but I still fell. Oh dear. I know we don't like to complain. Well, we do when we're on our own, don't we? I complain to myself because then I know I'm listening, yeah. But it is important to keep going, yeah, you're right there, Deirdre. They used to keep telling me mum to stop using her hands, yeah. You can't. My knitting room's sort of cluttered up again. I'd straightened it all out. Well, it seems to have cluttered up again. And I'm thinking, what have I put in there that's any different? But I walked in today, I put the plants on the window bottom, and I walked in today and I'm thinking, my goodness, where's all this stuff come from? Hi, Sue. Which crochet book? The one I was just showing today. I don't know how long it's been out because it was gifted to me. So I don't know how long the lady had it. I think my neighbour must wonder what goes on. I share, we're conjoining. Yeah, Yeah, I don't know how long she'd had it. It was gifted to me. I haven't done any more with it, Val. I've been doing seeds and plants and stuff while the weather's been nice. Yeah. No, that's the book, but I don't know how long it's been around before she gave it to me. I mean, it looks fairly new. It looks like she's never used it, but she could have had it for a while. She just asked me, did I want it? And I said, yes, I did, yeah. No, I looked at the machine and I thought, no, it's too nice of a day to be messing with the knitting machine. So I went out and planted some seeds yesterday and sorted out my back. You know, my backyard was a bit of a mess. You know, the wind blew everything around, and so I tidied up. And it takes me ages to tidy up and do things. So the knitting machine, I was saving it for a colder day. You know, a day when I can't go outside. But I'd sorted some other stuff out, you know, to go on to eBay, and I haven't took any photos. I tell you, I cannot get myself going at all. I've got all sorts of things to do. I've got a list of things to do. And I find I'm not doing any of them. I just can't motivate myself. I get up in the morning, I think, yeah, I'm going to do this, that, the other, the other. £26.50 the book. Oof, I don't think she'll have paid that much for mine. I don't know, do I? I don't know, because it was gifted. But I'm not starting anything out of it until I get myself started with what I'm doing. I've got so many things on my list to do. My to-do list is as long as a to-do list. My to-do list is start another to-do list, yeah. There you go. It's £16.84 on Amazon, pre-owned, Eason. Most of them are in fine crochet cotton. Although they say that yellow one, they said it was number 1 thickness. But when I looked it up online, it was discontinued, but it was a 4-ply. So why they put it was number 1, because number 1 is super fine, isn't it? But according to when I Googled it, it's discontinued, but it was a 4-ply. In other words, fingering if you're in America. I was thinking I like crocheting, but I don't think I like crocheting super fine. Number 1 would be like sewing thread, wouldn't it? Yeah. Diddly dee. Yeah, I'll be washing dried. 2 loads of washing dried. Bath towels and everything. All dried. Should have washed the bedding while it was a nice day. Maybe tomorrow. It's still nice tomorrow. Although my little thing said it was going to be cloudy tomorrow. Yeah, we've only got 16 thumbs and there's 32 people in the room. So, not naming any names, but somebody's not put the thumb in the air. Oh dear. Da 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 da. You're washing tomorrow. Yeah, I might do the bedding if it's still nice. I had 2 lots of washing to do today, and I've only got 1 small washer, so I didn't strip the bed. Besides, I was feeling that droopy. I don't think I'd have made it to make the bed again. I'd have been going to sleep on the recliner, because I would have gone in tonight and the bed wouldn't have been made. Hi, Helen. I'm feeling very droopy today, actually. fighting staying awake. So if I nod off, somebody ring me. I'm feeling droopy. I've got to, oh, oh God, here we go. Yeah, this is taking a lot of wool. Yours is chewing up the yarn, is it? Yeah. Still, if it's nice when it's done. It's still cheaper than buying one, isn't it? Or when you see the price of some of the things on Etsy, you know, that they get for crochet things, I could never get that kind of money. But I see cardigans and that on Etsy, and they're like $150 and stuff, and I'm like, whoa, who pays that? And they're not that special, you know what I mean? I mean, they're nice, but they're not that special. I'd want it tinged with gold for that kind of money. And there's me, I couldn't sell mine at 40 quid, yeah. Never mind, eh? I know, Chris, yeah. See, we're not designer labels, are we? Some old biddy in Cleveland's has not got the same oomph, has it? You know what I mean? You know, my woolies, I don't put them in the dryer. I mean, I do put them in the washing machine, but I don't put them in the dryer because that fluffs them up like mad, yeah. 18 degrees sunny and cloudy in the morning, cloudy in the afternoon. So I got it out in the yeah, right. I may not do it then. I might wait one Monday. Monday said it's sunny again. Mind you, some of the bought things that you buy, they do wash like rags, don't they? Especially if you buy like the cheaper end of the market, you know, they don't wash at all well. I've decided people who buy like the bargain sweaters and cardigans must only wear them and then throw them away. They must never wash them. They sort of go all out of shape, don't they? They go all warped. I call it warped. They go warped, yeah. Sunny but 16 degrees. Well, it still might dry the bedding. But then I'm going to the library, so it might not get done till Tuesday then. I should be going to the library. The trams are back and my plumber's not coming. Although they're coming with the sides to my scooter on one day next week, but I don't know when. They always seem to want to choose a day when I go out, yeah. What gets me mad is when you order things and it says delivered the next day, and you know you're not going to be in the day after that, and then they don't come that day, and then they come the day after when you're not in. You know, they shouldn't put on that they're going to deliver it the next day if they don't. They don't even apologise for the delay. Sunny all day Wednesday. Oh, well, you see, yeah, I could get them out in the morning, couldn't I, before I go to Knit Club, yeah. But this washer's only really tiny. It doesn't hold a lot. It doesn't look small when you look at it, but it doesn't have a big drum, you know. So you can't, you know, go a few days. And my other washer was huge, and you could, you know, put 2 or 3 days worth of clothes in. But this one, you get a bath towel in it and something else, and it's full, you know. I think he probably bought a small one because he was a guy that lived on his own, wasn't it? An older guy. He probably only washed his shirts, so he didn't need a big washing machine. How am I get to the sleeves? Oh, I'm getting there. Actually, I might be there. I might be there now to start the shapings. If it's too short, I can put a cuff on it. Because I'm fed up with this sleeve already. I've got to do another one and all. Oh dear, she says. So what are you all doing? Well, we know what Deirdre's doing. She's doing a cardigan. I know what Val's doing. Linda, I don't know whether she started another cardigan because she undid one. So I don't know whether she's starting again. Whether she's just lounging about and not doing anything. Chris, we know, will be cooking. Nathan will have wandered off as he usually does, yeah. I've got you all sussed now, you know. I know what you do. I know what you're doing. My fingers are hurting. But I'm determined I'm going to finish this flipping sleeve and start the other one. I'll feel better when I start the other one and think this is the last thing I've got to do. Well, it isn't because I've got the bands to do, haven't I? Got some nice buttons. They're like blue hearts. Oh, you started the hexie, have you? I'll let you off then. I thought you were still undoing. I took 6 rows off this because it was down to the ground. Because I'd lost weight, I was treading on it. So I took 6 rows off the bottom of this before I came on here. And sewed some bigger buttons on because they kept coming undone. So that's what I was doing before I came on here. I think you've done nearly as many hexes as me now. I think I've done about 12. I'm getting sick of them now. But every time it's something that's multicoloured and that, it automatically, I think, hex it. And I'm really fed up because, you know, like I say, I've got too many now. You're going to teach your 7-year-old to knit for the first time? Oh, that should be thrilling. If it's anything like my son when I tried to teach him to knit. Oh, dear. You ate before you came on. It makes a change. You usually wander off to do some cooking. Goodness only knows what Nathan does because he disappears on me all the time. He usually watches things like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, doesn't he, and all that jazz. Are you there? Are you there? You go. You're number 9. I've done at least 12. When you think I used to make them before they became fashionable, because I made them when I still lived in Prestwich. I can do the circles, Chris. I just can't crochet the circles to another circle. That's what gets me. You know, joining them together. I can remember my niece years ago, she saw this gorgeous sort of scarf it was, and it was all in circles. And she said, "Will you make it for me?" And she never hardly ever asked me to make her anything. And I thought, yeah, I'll go. Could I do it? Could I, the devil? Hi, Julie. You've not nodded off then. She's been in the garden sunbathing. I'll tell everybody. Got no secrets on here. I know everybody's secrets. But you don't know all of mine. And boy, oh boy, do I have a lot of them. We were talking about that the other day, weren't we, Julie? You're watching with your eyes shut. But we won't be you won't be contributing for long then. If you've got your eyes shut already. Yeah. I don't know why. I just can barely ever stick to a pattern. I don't know whether it's me being a bit big-headed, thinking I can do a better job of it, but sometimes the way they explain things on the pattern, and you're like, what do you mean by that? They go all around the houses, don't they, to tell you something that's dead simple, and yet they make it really complicated because they tell you every single bit of every single row, and you're thinking, hey, what? Oversimplify, I think it is the word for it. Yeah, my cardigans fit me. If I use a pattern, half the time they don't fit right. You know, maybe it's me that's an odd shape, I don't know, but no, but when you look at a pattern sometimes and you look at all these rows and you're looking at it and you're thinking, oh my giddy aunt, do I really want to start this pattern? And it's got like about 20 pages to the pattern, hasn't it? And you're thinking, oh, for goodness sake. And then when you actually start it, they could have explained it all in 2 rows, yeah. Oh, that doesn't sound very nice, Val. Who was it that was on? To me, they're not funny if they have to use foul language. Yes, she was sunbathing in a sun frock, she was, yeah. Was our Julie. That used to get me when you bought things like Simply Crochet or these magazines. You get the errata in the magazine the month after, but you could have already started making it, couldn't you? Hi, Shad. Yeah, I've got my necklace on. There it is. It's purple to match me purple. It's got black in it to match me black. And it's got red in it just because I feel like it. Yeah, I don't think comedians are funny when they have to use really bad language. You know, a comic to me isn't funny. If that's what he relies on, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know whether your feelings are, or maybe it's just me being a tender little flower, but. Oh, red to match my scooter. Yeah, that's right. Who did you go to see, Val? Who was it? Is it somebody we should avoid? Yeah, yeah. But some of them, honestly, some of the comedians, every other word is an F, you know. Yeah, Billy Connolly sort of swears, doesn't he? But he doesn't swear as bad as some of them. Who did you go with, Val? You went to, was it different comedians or just the same one that was doing the effing and the effing and the jeffing? You're making cornbread in the air fryer. No, I don't know. Maybe I'm a prude. I'm not really a prude. I don't mind people swearing in um, every now and again, if you know what I mean. People do, don't they, swear every now and again. But I don't like it when it's every other word, you know. To me, it means they can't find another adjective. If they have to say F in this, F in that, yeah. That was the compare, was it? You should put a complaint in on that. What do you call it? What's it called? TripAdvisor. I mean, I'm not a prude, but I'm more ladylike, yeah. I like proper humour. But you've only got to listen to some of them in the, you know, in the street. I mean, you know, and I think, you know, you could use an adjective. Oh, that's not nice. I'd complain. That's not funny. That if you'd have said that to me, I'd have said, "I'd be waiting for you in a minute because I'll black your eyes." That's just not funny. That's not humour. No, I think I would complain, Val. So you didn't find it funny at all. It's not making fun of somebody who's elderly saying the creme's waiting for them. No, it's not nice. That is rude. It wouldn't have been my scene either. I wonder if he says that to his own mother. I bet not. hope you walked out noisily. Let everybody know you were walking out. Ugh. Oh, that's not funny, Val. That isn't funny. I don't think I'd have stayed either. And then they wonder why people don't take their families to Blackpool anymore. It needs to be a show that you can take the whole family to, doesn't it, really? You know, like they used to have the shows on the pier and that. The one you could have took your kids to. No, I wouldn't have been impressed. I'd have wanted a rebate, a refund. Give me my money back, he's not funny. I paid to see a comedian. No, they used to have good shows on the piers in the old days, didn't they? You know, variety. There used to be like a magician, singers, comedian, and all sorts. No, I don't think you're a prude at all. I wouldn't have been laughing either if he'd have said things like that to me. Just shows everybody else's bad taste. But a lot of the modern comedians that come on the telly, I don't think they're funny at all. I hope nobody had taken their kids. Yeah, well, I would have might have been mistaken thinking that was a variety show. Yeah, they used to be big names, but they don't attract them anymore. Still, it's like the television shows. I mean, when anybody talks about good shows on the telly, they always go back, don't they, to the old ones. They don't mention any of the new ones at all, yeah. You know, if you say to people, what do you find funny on the telly, they never name anything new. You know, anything that is around now, yeah. They always go back to It Ain't Half Hot Mum and things like that, yeah. And none of them used any bad language. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? The owner of the show's in prison. Yeah, there was good old-fashioned humour. Yeah, thanks, Shad. Yeah, I've only got 19. I've got half of the number of... I didn't like Benny Hill. Some people thought he was really funny, but I didn't like him at all. I thought he was crude. No, I used to like the old ones. All the old ones, I'd watched them. No, I don't like Benny Hill. I thought he was... Ugh, give me the creeps. Yeah, the two Ronnies and people like that. They were all proper shows back then. I mean, now they're not. What comedy show now that's on now does anybody like? Anybody? Oh, excuse me. Hello there. Yeah, it's not bucket, it's bouquet. And they would insist on calling her Mrs. Bucket, wouldn't they? Lady of the house speaking on her slim white telephone. Bob Mortimer. Well, I wouldn't watch that because if it's gone fishing, yeah. You're cooking again. You must spend half your life in the kitchen. And Sheridan always asking for money, yeah. Of course, Daddy will send you some. Richard's going, no, in the background. I used to like Onslow and Daisy, though. Oh, the dinner ladies, yeah, they're so funny, yeah. I mean, none of them had any swearing in them, did they? You know, when you watch Victoria Wood and all those, you know, we used to watch like Acorn Antiques and that. I mean, she never swore. I just don't, I just can't think of anything nowadays that I watch actually that's comedic. And I absolutely loathe reality shows. I loathe them with a passion. Yeah, Last of the Summer Wine, yeah. But everything we can think of that's really, really funny is not around anymore. Yeah, they're still around because they're repeats, but they're not being made anymore, yeah. I mean, I cannot think of anything that I want to watch that's on telly at the moment. Current, not repeats, current. Yeah, George and Mildred and all that. All them, that era. But you cannot think of anybody like that, you know, swore. Great minds think alike. I think I've nearly finished this sleeve. Woohoo! Waha! Woohoo! And I've got to start the other one. Can I not have one sleeve? Start a trend. Say it's fashion. It's fashion just to have one sleeve. Yeah, Heidi High, Rising Damp. I mean, Rising Damp, even the bloke who was in it said it was of the time. People are saying, oh, it shouldn't be on anymore. Because they made fun of him, you know, saying he was an African and had a load of wives, yeah. But he said that was the humour of the time. He's defended it, the one who was in it. I think, to be honest, comedians these days are too scared of saying something that's offensive to somebody else that they're frightened of opening their mouths these days. Yeah, it's a bit drastic. I wouldn't be able to crochet, would I then? Oh, I really hope I've done the sleeve. I'm fed up with it now. And I've got the other sleeve to do. And I'm so fed up with it. Remind me never to do the willow stitch again. I'd rather crochet in black. I'm sure there must be still ways to be funny, though, without swearing. They obviously don't have the talent anymore to write good stuff, like you say, like Victoria Wood did. I watch some comedians, I can't even crack a smile. And I'm like, you're just not funny. Right, I think that's the end top of the sleeve. Let me try it against the armhole. Make sure it fits in. Yep, that'll do. That'll do. She said that'll do in. Hooray! I'm going to cut this off. And then I've got to start the other sleeve. Oh, no. I've not been like this about anything I've made for a long, long time. Not hated it. I don't say I hate it, but I'm not loving this at all. It's a wonder I didn't undo it all. It's a wonder I didn't. I used to be a beggar at that. Start something, think, don't like this. Back it used to come. I've pulled nearly whole sweaters back because I've got fed up with them. Didn't like what they were looking like when I've done them. Took the whole thing back. What was that? Oh, the end. That's the bottom of it. See what I mean about it being lacy at the bottom? That's what happens when you make lacy things. They drop and they droop. Oh, you're right there, Clara, whichever. Yeah, everything we mention is like from before, isn't it? We're not mentioning anything like now. It's like you'd have hard pressed to find anything now, yeah. Right, I'm going to go quiet for a minute while I count 50. I can count 50, but I'm counting it on here. 2, 1. You're waiting for it to wait for a long while. Anybody else have to start your chain off on a bigger hook? I do. Otherwise, my chain is so tight at the bottom I can't get into it. Is it just me? I don't know. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I'm still not right. And yours isn't, is it either, Val? Oh, it hurts. We're falling to pieces, me and Val, aren't we, Val? Fall to pieces. If your shoulder doesn't hurt, your back hurts. If your back's all right, your knees hurt. And then we won't mention the hips. It's just me, is it? All right. Okay. You're off on a fishing trip. That's one thing I've never, ever had an urge to do. Is fish. It's just never, ever appealed to me. I used to go crabbing when I was a little kid. We used to live in Wales, and when we used to go to the boat in Conwy Harbour, they had lots of little shrimpy things and stuff. I used to be there with my net. But apart from that, no. You got to see him again. I wish they'd do something with that, Val, and then you wouldn't have to keep going, would you? Should make their mind at what they're going to do. Linda was saying the other day that one of her friends has hurt his shoulder and waited to go and see somebody. I thought, if he's waited as long as you were waited, he'll wait a good while. When did he fall? It was about January or something, wasn't it? When did you go back to Liverpool? 18th of September. Blimey. Nobody rushes, do they? It's like me with my appointment for the doctor, 24th of June. You have to laugh. You can't do anything else, can you? If you didn't laugh, you'd cry, wouldn't you? Oh, I'm going to hear it again. I've gone really chilly. And when I go chilly, I start to yawn. 8 months, I know, it's ridiculous. He's having a scan on Monday. I hope he's better than Val. Val's been waiting. How long have you been waiting with that shoulder of yours, Val? I hope he knows it takes 6 to 8 weeks to get your results from a scan. That's what they told me when I had mine. Woo. Oh dear. Yawn, yawn. I've hardly had the heating on for a couple of weeks, and yet my bill's just come. I swear it's not gone down. I think I must be heating the street. I got the bill for the scooter as well. That's gone up. I knew it would. My new scooter's costing me more. Yeah. When I had mine, they said it'd be 6 to 8 weeks. I think it was about 7, I think. Tickles me how they... It's not like that on the telly, is it? You know, when you watch these medical programs on the telly, they give them a scan and then they tell them the result right away. I thought, yeah, right. It's not like that in reality. Oh, oh, I've gone cold, and when I'm cold, I yawn. Oh, I'm shivering now. Why am I shivering? Do you know, I can go on holiday abroad and it can be as hot as can be during the day. And the minute that the sun drops down in the night, I have to put a cardigan on. And everybody laughs at me because they're still sitting there in their t-shirts and shorts. And I've got my cardigan on. As soon as that sun goes down, I'm cold. I don't think I generate my own heat. Oh, I'm chilly. I'm going to get my blanket. Ooh. Oh, you're drifting off to sleep. I'm joining you, Julie. It's taking me all my time to stay awake. And put my blanket on. See if that'll keep me warmer. I bet you're all in t-shirts and shorts, aren't you? And I'm in my blanket. I probably am, yeah. I'm shivering. I yawn and yawn when I'm cold. I don't know why I yawn when I'm cold, but I do. Night, night, Julie. See you in the morning. Well, I won't, because I'm going to have a lie-in tomorrow. I don't care what time I get up. I'm going to turn it over. My alarm is off. Let me see if I've got the same as I got down here. What have we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let me see how many I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need 12. Oh, oh my goodness me. Maybe I should get my heat pad. Got to have 12 of these. And I'm hungry because I had my tea at 4 o'clock. I was hungry because I didn't have any lunch, so I had my tea at 4 o'clock. I think it was 4 o'clock, 4:30, something like that. Now I'm hungry. Oh, blimey. Stop it, Janet. I think I've got 12 now. Let me sort out. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Got 12 now. Ooh. I'm cold. I'm cold. I'm cold. My coffee's gone cold. What can I have to eat? What can I have to eat? Oh, I've got goose pimples. I'm not joking. I've got goosey pimples. Oh, what can I eat? I could have a biscuit. I could have a biscuit. I'm freezing. Oh, I'm freezing. I bet you're all laughing at me because I'm freezing. I really am cold. Oh, oh. No, I can't walk. Oh, ow. Oh, oh. Okay. Oh, I'm so cold. Anybody would think it was the midwinter, wouldn't you? I don't know why I'm suddenly cold, but I am cold. This is the only blanket I've ever made, I think. Oh, I made another one for me niece's son. And I hate yellow, so I don't know why I made it. I don't know why I made it, because I used to go singing at Harmony and Health, and yellow was their colour. But I don't like the yellow, so... But I kept the blanket because I wouldn't make another one. Oh, oh, that's better. I stopped shivering now. I'll probably nod off now. You came on here, didn't you, just to see me nod off? Yeah. I've got lots of Spencer's, sweet sultana, all butter cookies, all butter cookies. Oh, I'm starting to feel warmer now. Maybe I'll stop yawning now. There we go. All butter cookie. They shrunk. They used to be bigger than that. God, shrinkflation. That's what my friend calls it. Not inflation, shrink face. Because everything goes smaller but goes up in price. You can taste the butter in these. They're really expensive, but you can't beat Marks and Spencer's for this stuff. I'm just not an oldie biscuit girl at all. If my biscuit tin was full of oldie biscuits, I'd be on a diet because I wouldn't eat them. Oh, I can feel myself warming up. That's lovely. I'm not shivering anymore now. They're nice, these biscuits. Wish you could have one. They are yummy. You can really taste the butter. Right, I'll make myself do some more rows. It is cosy, Helen. It's like I feel the warmth on my shoulders. It's great. Girl's best friend, boy's best friend. That's what you take before you go to bed. I had terrible heartburn after that meal I had the other day. Hello, Colorado Crafter. Howdy doody. If you wonder why I've got my blanket round my neck, I've gone cold. I don't normally look like this. I've just gone shivery. I also shiver if I'm hungry and go cold if I'm hungry. That's another strange fact about me you didn't know. No, tablets don't do for me. I have this. It's like Gaviscon, but they give me this. I think it's the cheaper version that they give me. I have it on prescription. Oh, you must be nice and hot then. I'm always freezing. Val's always warm. She wears short sleeves. What flavour is it? I think it's aniseed, this one. It doesn't... Yeah, aniseed, this one. No, it's a sweet sultana. A sweet sultana all butter biscuit from Marks and Spencer's. You don't have Marks and Spencer's in America, do you? It's quite an expensive shop. It's like a supermarket, but it's not the bottom end of the range, if you know what I mean. Nice food though, but you couldn't really do your week's shopping there. My Sue at Knit Club does a week's shopping there. She must have more money than me. My son has a French bulldog, and he's not a small boy, my son. He's a big lad. She can nearly pull him over. And she's a Frenchie. She don't have pull. Before that, he had 2 Rottweilers. They didn't pull, not like she does. And the trouble is, they've had to get her a halter because she pulls that much. She pulls on her neck, and she's going, ah! But she hasn't learned that, that's her that's doing it to herself. No, I'm not a chocolate chip girl either. These double chocolate chip biscuits and that. It's too much chocolate for me. I don't like chocolate ice cream either. And I don't like strawberry ice cream either. I'm a vanilla ice cream girl. I don't know how much our Trixie weighs now, because she's in Spain now, isn't she? Yeah, well, our Marks and Spencer's is moving to somewhere where I won't be able to reach it. Oh, I love raisins. Sultanas I like better than raisins. I like my sultanas. It's a good job you hadn't eaten one. Man, if it had been labelled wrong, you could took it back, couldn't you? But it's a bit difficult when you've eaten half the packet to take it back. The one thing I can't stand is peanut butter. Ooh. I don't like nuts of any description, but when you... Ovaltine and crisps. That's a mixture, isn't it? Ovaltine and crisps. We are the Ovaltinis, happy girls and boys. We used to sing that in the pictures when it used to come on for the advert for the Ovaltine. I was never an Ovaltini though. I never got my badge. I don't think my mother bought Ovaltine when I was a kid. Oh, I'm the Amazon Queen as well, yeah. My tomorrow's isn't for me, it's a birthday present for Sarah. That's coming tomorrow. It's her birthday today, but I won't see her till Monday. Because I don't go out much, I have to order things off Amazon. So I browsed on Amazon and picked something I think she'll like, so I'm hoping she does. I won't tell you what it is, just in case she's watching. I don't think she does, but you never know. Yeah, they'd have to list the whole alphabet now, wouldn't they, Val? It's blooming ridiculous. You can't say boys will be boys and girls will be girls anymore, can you? Oh dear, you're frightened of opening your mouth. Oh, I've got lovely and cosy warm now. As I say, I don't know why my blowing bill's as high as it is this month. I've hardly had the gas on. I've hardly had them. And the electric bill's quite high, and I don't know why either. I only have my telly on and one light at a time. Oh, it might rain. Oh, we're hoping it doesn't rain. We've had so much rain every single day since Christmas. We've had rain up to about a week ago. I was thinking about, building an ark. Instead of having a red scooter, I thought I should have had a. My rain sides haven't come, so it's as well it's not raining, isn't it? It could be something. I really feel as though I'm paying too much for my electric. I mean, whichever room I'm in, I have the light on, but I don't have any lights on in the hall or anywhere else where I'm not, if you know what I mean. Some people have every light blazing in the house, don't they? And I don't. I looked at my bill today. My bill came today, and I thought, oh, God. I'm still in debt from not from last time from not putting the heating on. It's a beggar when you have to sit here in the cold, isn't it? One time you just didn't think, you just put the heating on, you put the lights on. Yeah, well, I'm having to save up now for I've got my taps done. I've got my taps and I've got my outside tap done. So that's one job done. But now I've got to save about £600 or £700 to get my consumer board done, which is not easy when you're on a damn pension. Sorry for swearing. Never mind. It could be that I'm not energy efficient. You could be right there, Nathan. The other day, my little smart thing, not the meter, but that little meter reader thing, it It kept saying, it cannot read it as it's too far away from the smart meter. And I'm thinking, well, I don't even know where my smart meter is. But it's got to be plugged in anyway, so I'd have to have a plug somewhere near where my smart meter was, and I don't even know where it is. But it's always been in the kitchen, so. And it never used to tell me that. Now it tells me that you can't read it because it's too far away or something. I don't know. I do not know. You trust people with meter readings, don't you? Because you don't know where they were. In the good old days, when you had an old meter, you could read it and watch it go round, couldn't you? But now, it's not like that anymore. I don't even know where my electric meter is. I think it's outside. It's like the water meter. I don't know where that is, if I've got one or I don't. When you buy a house off people that are still alive, you can ask them questions. But when you buy a house off somebody who's been long gone, you can't ask him these things like, when did you do this, or where did you put that, or. Never mind, it'll soon be summer. And I won't have to think about lights, heating for a while. And I don't put the electric fire on because that runs away with the heat. I don't know whether you have electric fires, but they absolutely gallop their meter around. Put it on when I first came here and I was watching the thing spin round. It was going round like clappers. I thought, oh, I'm not putting that thing on. It was costing less to put the central heating on than it was to turn the electric fire on. Hey, at least I don't miss my log burner. That was costing me a fortune, that log burner. The people who bought my house are finding that out. They didn't ask me how much it cost. They just said, was it warm? Otherwise I would have told them, yeah, it's very expensive. You have to buy a big pallet of logs and it doesn't last 2 minutes. I need a drink. If I can get myself up again out of the chair. I need to get some more Pepsis and all. I've only got one left. Oh. I'm losing my blankie. Ooh. Ooh. Why am I drinking a cold Pepsi, she says. I don't know, because I'm stupid. think that's a full fat one as well. I don't think it's a diet one. Ooh, naughty, naughty. I should be having a diet one and it's not. I must have picked the wrong one up. I usually pick the diet ones up. Oh, here we are again, happy as can be. All good pals and jolly good company. Never mind the weather, never mind the rain. As long as we're together, oops, we go again. What are you doing? You're making a piggy's ear. It's only a 2-row pattern. You think I could concentrate on this, wouldn't you? Oh, Miss Lee. Dee. Everybody's gone quiet. Are you all concentrating on your crafting? Watching the telly? What are you doing? It always happens round about this time when I've been on a while. Everybody goes quiet. Now my wool's gone squeaky. Oh, God, look at my eyes. I've got tired eyes. You see, if I was rich and famous, I'd be having a facelift by now. Except I can't have one, even if I had the money, because they won't operate on me anymore. I wouldn't fancy having a facelift without anaesthetic. Oh dear. Tra-la-la-la-la. Everybody's gone quiet. Nobody's saying a word. You're going to crochet a dishcloth? I've got quite a few. I crocheted them all when I was waiting to move. You're not saying anything, Nathan. You're very quiet. I think Chris has gone to sleep or he's gone cooking again. Oh, I hope there's something nice on the telly tomorrow, then I can get on with this crochet. Mind you, I need to plant some more seeds and bulbs and stuff. I planted marigolds and sunflowers. And so I planted 2 other things as well. I can't think what else I planted. My hyacinth bulbs haven't done a thing. Not doing anything. No sign of life. I planted 10 of them and not one of them's coming up. Oh, you're as bad as me with your double crochets. Why, is that English double crochet or American double crochet? Otherwise, that's my trebles, isn't it? Oh, don't get me confused between all these American languages. Oh, good, you're talking my language, yeah. I get confused between the slip stitches, I know, and there's single crochets and double crochets, and oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Then you've got the half trebles and the trebles and the, oh dear. I don't know what stitch I'm doing. I think I'm doing a single crochet, but I'm not sure. I'm just doing it and hoping for the best. I just followed what Mikey was doing on his video, and I didn't listen to what he was calling it because he would have confused me. So I just watched his hands. So I think I'm doing a double crochet. Where you go in, pull it up and pull it through too. Yes, I think I'm doing. Yep. Gosh, they're getting on a bit now, aren't they? The Rolling Stones. They must be all in their 80s. Wonder if they got to do the drumming now. No, we haven't got Charlie Watts. See, Mick Jagger's just got engaged. I mean, at his age, you wouldn't bother, would you? He's had about 5 wives, hasn't he, or something? 4 or 5. Mind you, one of them he wasn't married to, was he? She thought she was married, but he was. But they never really got legally married. Do 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 do. My hands don't like this one. I don't like this anymore. I wish I'd finished this sleeve. Maybe I should write the rows down and then cross them off when I've done them, and then it might urge me on, but then it might not. It was 22, was it? It was quite warm here, actually. It was warmer yesterday. It was really gorgeous yesterday. It was warm today, but not quite as warm. He says it's 12 degrees C at the moment, but that's because it's gone colder, isn't it? I don't know what it was during the day. It was pleasant, that's all I can say. Very pleasant. I sat in the conservatory and fell asleep. I had my crochet in and I could feel my eyes going like that. And the next thing I knew was I was fast asleep. It's 12 degrees C here, but that's nighttime temperature. It's probably a lot warmer this morning. I don't know what it went to. Nathan said 22. I never looked. I've got a thermometer actually in the conservatory. But it's always hotter in there because it's glass. And next doors was telling me he's having a new roof put on his conservatory. He's got a glass roof and he doesn't like it. He said it's too cold in the winter. So there might be workmen next door soon. He's got a gym in his conservatory, all this equipment. So you wouldn't think he'd be cold, would you? He's got all that gym equipment in there. He's having a solid roof put on instead of a glass one. We had a solid roof on the conservatory that we had built in Fleetwood. And he has got a plastic one. It drums like mad when it rains, though. But at least it's warm in there. I think the plastic must heat up, yeah. Well, they had the shorts on, did they? I see that lady's died, hasn't she? The one who was in Benidorm. She played Johnny Vegas's mother. She was 80-something. Yeah, Norma, yeah. Yeah, she was funny, wasn't she? And she always used to get everything wrong. Tra-la-la-la. I've started the second sleeve. It's like breaking the second sock thing, and people do one sock and then they never go around to the second sock. I remember my friend, she did a beautiful sock one time. It was all like Fair Isle, colour work or whatever you call it. Beautiful sock it was. But she never ever made the second one. She used to keep her hair rollers in it. She said, well, I might as well use it for something. I won't make the second sock. They wear shorts all the year round here. I always say, I can always tell when they're local. If they're local, so like Blackpool, Fleetwood or wherever, they wear shorts all year round. must be hardier creatures. Because I suppose if you're born here, you're used to it being cold, aren't you? I'm a softie. I was born in a town. I'm a city dweller. I'm not used to wind and sea air. Irene used to say, it's all right, it's just a bit bracing. I said, bracing? It's howling a gale. But when you walk slow or you're in a scooter, you feel the cold much more. When you're walking, you generate a bit of heat. But when you hobble along like a little snail, like I do, you need a fur coat on. Everybody else would be in shorts and vest tops, and I'd be in a winter coat. Can't deal with being cold. It's a good job I don't live in anywhere. You've got thick fleecy pants on. I've got some. They're quite. I've actually got trousers on today. I don't normally wear trousers, but I don't know why I decided to put trousers on. That's probably why I'm cold, actually. I'm warmer when I wear a skirt and an underskirt than I am when I wear trousers. Then I've got a friend like me. She puts more on to go into bed than she does when she's outside. Fleecy nightie, fleecy everything. I've got fleecy sheets, teddy bear sheets they're called. Oh, they're lovely. Like lying on fluff. And he said, I don't know, you can sleep on them quite easily. Yeah, the purple fluffy sheet. And I've got a pale blue one because I couldn't get a cream. Yeah, teddy bear sheets, they're fuzzy, they're lovely and fluffy. They're nice and comfy when you're lying on them. They've not got teddy bears printed on them, they're just fluffy like teddy bears. Oh, my ball of wool's gone into a mess. Oh, I don't sweat at all. It's very, very rare I break into a sweat. It's usually when I'm ill. No, I don't know. I have to be ill and have a fever before I sweat. Oh, I've got them on now. They'll not be coming off. Unless we get a heat wave, they will not be coming off. I mean, they'll come off to wash, obviously, but I've got a spare set to go on when that one comes off. I bought a pale blue one to go with my cream bedding because it didn't have, I was surprised it didn't have cream. No, no, I'm always cold. Cannot go to sleep unless I've got my heat pad and my duvet and my fluffy cover over the top. can't go to sleep unless I'm warm. Even in the summer. I've got my bed spread over my quilt. At the moment, it's a big purple fluffy thing about that thick. When it gets warmer, I'll reach it out. My satin granny square thing. It's like squares, like patchwork quilt thing in purple, in satin. I'll reach that out in the summer. But at the moment, I've got a big fleecy fluffy thing. And I have to warm 2 heat pads. Put one at my back and one that hold to get to warm. Well, yeah, Nathan, Chris wants Polly and Esther. That's the only thing I miss my ex-husband for. He was like a little heat blanket. He was always warm. But he wouldn't let me go anywhere near him. He said, buzz off. He said, you're freezing. Go away. Go lie on your own side. You're freezing. I used to try and cuddle up like a bit close. Not because of any other reason, but I used to cuddle up because I was cold. But he got wise to that and he used to say, go on your own side. And he went up to bed before me. I used to say, can you lie on my side until I get up there? No. Yeah, he was always warm. And he'd start kicking the duvet off and I'd be like, get off. In the winter, I'm like a sausage roll. I roll myself in the duvet. It's got right round. If I need to get up in a rush, I can't get out. Yeah, well, some people I feel the cold, something terrible. And yet I've had my thyroid tested and they said it's all right, nothing wrong with me. But I'm always cold and shivering. Now, I don't have heat on in the bedroom, but I like to be warm in my bed, yeah. I don't like it cold, no. I have to have my heat pad and everything. Yeah, I can't deal with electric blankets. I can't deal with them. I don't know why. I just don't like to get in a really hot bed. I'd rather just have heat where I want the heat, like on my back. If the bottom of my back is warm, all of me is warm, even my feet. It's funny, isn't it? If my back is cold, then I'm cold all over. So even on quite a warmish day, I have to have a heat pad on my back. Otherwise, I can't fall asleep. We're all got strange, aren't we? I'm very strange. It's a long time since I shared a bed with anybody, so the last person I shared a bed with wasn't a human. It was my dog. I used to love the security of him because he was a big dog. And he used to lie alongside of me. He used to lie with his back to my back and keep me warm. He was lovely. I really missed him when he passed away. Gigi used to come here, right up in my neck. And Trixie was the same. Trixie used to be going in your ear. And the cat used to sleep across the pillow at the top. Well, they say don't share a bed with animals. You can't help it. They come in, they get in. You might start off without one, but you finish up with one. Yeah, no, my cat didn't go under the covers. He used to lie along the pillow, right behind my head. And he used to wake me up by tapping on my forehead with his paw when it was time for him to be fed to get up. I mean, he must have got off and wandered off if he needed his litter tray. Because, he never woke me up to go to the bathroom or anything. The dog would. Oh, yeah. Buster was the same. He would wake me up when he was hungry. It's more like wake up slave, isn't it, with a cat? You're a dog's best friend, but you're a cat's slave, I've decided. They're very disdainful cats. A dog's forever your friend. Like, I'm always happy to see you. A cat's like, oh, heck, she's here. Feed me. Neither of my cats were very cuddly cats. He wouldn't sit on your knee or anything like that. Neither of them would. Gigi wanted to be nursed, and so did Trixie, the French bulldog. She always wanted to sit all over me. No, Buster was not my dog in the first place. He was my son's. He started being a bit of a nuisance. He started crying and whining, and their neighbours started complaining. So when I retired, they gave him to me because I was in all the time, more or less. And he never bothered. He just settled. And then when it was time for him to go back to them, when I went on holiday or something, he didn't want to go. My son said it was because I used to spoil him. He had his own way. Well, I used to leave the patio door open for him so he wandered in and out when he wanted. And he liked that. He was always the wrong side of a door, my dog. If he was out, he wanted in. If he was in, he wanted out, So he loved it when it was warm enough to leave the patio door open. I miss that boy. He's been gone a long time now. Must be 10, 12 years, I think he's been gone. But my son's two dogs are in Spain now. Well, with them, I mean, they're not in Spain on their own. Rosie was 5 the other week. The Frenchie will be 4. She's a bit younger. But the Frenchie's like a Velcro dog, you know, wherever my son or my daughter-in-law are, she wants to be there all the time. She hates to be left out of anything. Whereas Rosie's she's more independent, you know. She'll take herself off and go to sleep somewhere. I miss having an animal, but I can't really look after one at the moment. People say, oh, get a cat, but if it went out, I mean, the road here is supposed to be 20 miles an hour, but you know, cars bomb up and down here. I'd be frightened of it getting run over. And you can't keep a cat in the house because as soon as you open the door, they're out, aren't they? And a dog can't, well, unless it's a huge dog, a dog can't jump the fence, but a cat can. So you know for a fact it'll be in next door's garden or somewhere it'll be gone, yeah. I would prefer a little dog, but I can't keep it nowhere, and I can't walk it, so not fair. I'm thinking of the dog. To make a beeline for every chihuahua I see. Every time I see a chihuahua on the seafront, I'm like, oh, hello. I have to speak to it. My son didn't like it. He said he called it a little rat. But the Rottweilers were lovely. When my son first got them, I was scared to death of them. But you know, they were the softest dogs ever. They were great guard dogs, mind you, you know, if anybody came to the house, but they were really placid dogs. And everybody thinks, ooh, Rottweilers, ooh. But it depends how you bring them up. I can remember sitting in my house surrounded by 6 dogs. There'd be 2 from next door, mine, Gigi, and my son's 2. And you know, they never fought or anything. They were really good dogs. I was like Dr. Doolittle with them all. Yeah, when my son and daughter-in-law used to go away, I used to have the 2 dogs, the Rotties, Sky and Poppy. But they never would come upstairs. They would never. They all slept in their beds downstairs. It was only Gigi and Buster that used to come to bed. Buster was funny. He used to keep going to the door. If I was up late, he'd be going to the door and he'd keep looking at me, looking at the door. I said, do you want to go to bed? I used to have to open the door while he went to. He used to go up on his own. They're funny, aren't the animals? Gigi wouldn't go up on his own, but Buster would. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 before I increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got another 2 to do. Oh, I'm running out of wool. I think I've got enough to do this row. ~11 and all's well. See, I'm not yarning now. It must have been because it was cold. Oh, hiya, Kim. Yeah, it's been a long time since we used to do our Zooms, isn't it? What was it? Google, wasn't it? We used to do, not Zoom. Every Wednesday, we used to be. It was you, me, it was Kim, Denise, sometimes we'd have Kelly. No, I lost touch with Kelly quite a long time ago, actually. She started working full time, and I moved to Fleetwood, and we just lost touch. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be good. I can't remember who else there used to be. There used to be a few of us, didn't there? Kim, yeah, Kim. Yeah, Kim used to come on sometimes. No, this isn't Kim Blue Cherub. No, this is Kimberly, another Kim. So what are you doing now, Kim? Are you still doing the sweets, or are you doing other things? Yeah. You're doing wool. I know you went off and started doing sweets at one time, didn't you? I've still got a garage full, yeah. Oh, blimey. You can belong to the divorce group. It's all right. I did 23 years, I think I did. Why I did 23 years, I do not know, but I did. Yeah, I needed more than a flipping medal. You still got a dog? Because you had a dog, didn't you, at one time? Oh, yeah, I lost mine. I lost both. Well, one of them wasn't mine, if you remember Gigi. Yeah, I did 23 years with mine. I don't know why. Oh God, they're part of the family, aren't they, dogs? Yeah. I don't know whether you don't. Do you still do the yarn raffles? I never joined in because I had enough of my own. I could have done with raffling some of mine off. I've still got ice yarn in my. If you remember, Sue and I used to be buying ice yarn every month. I've still got a pile of that. All right, yeah. No, I remember you doing the sweeties. No, I've moved. I'm on my own now. I've got it in the garage now. But I'm trying to use it all up because I don't have my Etsy shop anymore. I had to stop it because they were taking too much off me. And now with all the tariffs and the postage, I can't sell to America like I used to. They were my biggest customers. Yeah, I had to stop buying from ice yarns because of the same reason. The last time I put some ice yarn in my basket, it was £16. When it got to the other end, it was 42. That was with the VAT and the postage and something else. And I thought, blimey heck. So it was like 3 times as much. So I couldn't do it because, I mean, at the time I was still trying to sell, things that I'd made. But when you're paying 3 times as much for the wool, you just can't compete. And I mean, I just can't compete with the American market anymore now because of the tariffs and the postage. So I had to shut my Etsy shop, shut down. It's still there, I think, but there's nothing in it. So I gave up crocheting for other people. Like some of the orders were terrible. Some of the orders I got, they want them done yesterday. Is it not ready yet? Is it not ready yet? How long is it going to take you? And then I got the ones who said they hadn't received it, trying to diddly out you want a refund, it's never come. Yeah, right, okay. Well, who signed for it then when it came? People are terrible. They're so used to getting money back off Amazon and things like that they try it on and you're just a private. I used to send everything tracked because of people saying they never got it. And I mean, it wasn't just the cost, it was like all my time and my effort from crocheting them and then, saying they'd not received it, and I'm like, you're right, okay. The last time I sent something to America, I mean, she was very nice about it and she did wait and wait, but it just got stuck and it got stuck in customs and it was, oh dear. I mean, she wasn't nasty about it. She was quite nice, yeah. Yeah, Nathan, you're going to get tagged. Why have I not got you then anymore? Have you changed your name or what? Because you were on my friends list, but I don't know where you've gone. Do you know, so it happens a lot of times. It's the same with YouTube. You think, oh, so-and-so's not made a video for ages. And then you go and look them up and you find that they have. So you look back and you've been unsubscribed and you're thinking, I didn't do that. And I've lost a few people off Facebook and I'm like, I didn't take them off my friends list. And that's probably why I lost you then, if you changed your name. Yeah. But it happens over and over. That, you know, especially with YouTube, I don't know that anybody else finds that with YouTube. People that you used to watch, and you start thinking that they've not made a video forever and you've been unsubscribed. Hello. It's very rarely I unsubscribe unless I find out that they've taken all their videos off. I mean, I used to watch Crafternoon Treats, Catherine. She's taken all of her videos off. So, I haven't unsubscribed to her. She's unsubscribed herself, if you know what I mean. I used to like watching her as well. Quite a few people I used to like watching and they've disappeared. Yeah, we used to have a little chit chat, didn't we, on lives? It used to be good. Because when you're on lives on like a Zoomy type of a call, there's only you on it, so you can say whatever you want because nobody else is listening. It's not like being live on YouTube where you have to watch what you say. There's Krista, she's called Secret Yarnery. She lives out in Kenya. She buys a lot of ice yarn. Yeah, that's Secret Yarnery. She's still on. She used to buy bucketfuls of. She bought. I watched a video last week, I think it was, and she bought about 100 crochet hooks. Did you see that video, Nathan? Where her last video, she bought about 100 different crochet hooks. Yeah, Krista. And I wouldn't mind, but I think she bought them all the same size. And she bought absolutely tons of dog toys. She must have had about 30 or 40 balls she bought for her dogs. I thought, do they not have any dog toys in Kenya? Yeah, she's still around, Kimberly. She's still around. Kenya. That's where I think she lives, Kenya. Or Kenya, whatever you want to call it, Kenya. Because she used to do tours, didn't she, where she went out in a car and take you to zoos and places and all around. And she used to go in yarn shops and things like that. She used to go in one where she used to buy packs and packs of the stuff. You should be able to just answer him. If you write on here, Nathan will see it. You can see what she writes, can't you, Nathan? Yeah? Yeah, if you write something for Nathan, he will read it on here. It's definitely Christy, yeah. She used to buy absolutely shed loads of stuff from Aishan, didn't she? I don't know whether she still does. Nairobi. Well, that's in Kenya, isn't it? She moved. She lived in one place and then she moved somewhere else, yeah. Yeah, she's just had Amazon, whole crochet hooks and dog toys, yeah. No, but she used to get boxes and boxes of stuff from Aisha and Nathan. Absolutely tons of the stuff. No, no, you can't do. You used to be able to do private messages, didn't you? I can remember that, but you can't. She has some way of getting cheaper postage. I don't know how she does it. Oh, thank you, Kim. I'm in Cleveland now. I'm not in Manchester anymore, sadly. I moved, but it's a long story. I shall tell you one day when you've got about 3 hours to spare. Oh dear. It's usually double knit of any description I like. I don't know what I'm using at the moment. Oh, yarn smiths I'm using at the moment. It's usually Stylecraft or Pato or other things like that. But I usually use double knitting. DK. As I say, I used to love the ice yarn. But I've still got a bit of it left. Whenever I did a video, on my shed and that, people used to say, "Oh, are you selling your ice yarn?" Because it used to be that rainbow colour. And I'm like, no, not selling my ice yarn. My garage has still got quite a bit in it, but it's all my fault, is it? Yeah. They used to call me the enabler at one time because when I used to buy ice yarn, we used to share the cost of the postage between me and um, Sue. If you remember Sue that used to do on the lives with me, we used to share postage and we used to buy from Ice. So we used to buy nearly every month from them. And everybody used to call me the enabler. I used to live behind a wool shop, so I know exactly what you're going through. I get blamed for everything, I really do, honestly. Get blamed for it all. I used to get blamed for the ice yarn. But it used to be such a bargain, the ice, but now it's not, because you know the postage and the um, VAT and the customs, and you just can't afford to buy it anymore. And I used to buy from Hobby and Hobium, yeah. Again, same thing. You can't afford the cost of the postage and stuff like that. Oh, ice yarn used to be brilliant, but you can't do it anymore. Hobium, yeah. Hobium and Hobby. Well, if you watch Amora, she goes to all these wool fairs and does all these videos. Her partner is Persian, but they go to Turkey a lot, and the wool she gets from Turkey is so cheap, honestly. And then there's that warehouse, isn't there, in Leicester? It's the secret warehouse that everybody knows about now. Oh yeah, it is nice, the Turkish yarn. I mean, you can more or less, when she does her videos showing the Turkish yarn, you can more or less see it under a different name in the UK. You can spot it, you know what it is, yeah. Yeah, that warehouse in Leicester, it opens once a Saturday, once a month, I think, for the general public. Yeah, Amora goes down there. If you ever see her, it's Amora, Amora. Yeah, it'll be the M&H, is it, station, is, yeah? They don't do online, you have to go down. You can't order online, yeah. M&A, is it, yeah? I knew it was something like that. No, but Amora, she goes to wool fair. She's gone down to that Welsh one, I think, this week. Yeah, she goes to Turkey. So I'll have to wait one next week before she comes. She's doing a hexagon at the moment, like with all tulips on it, yeah. Yeah, I like Signet. I like the boho spirit. It fluffs up like mad, but I like the colours. Well, she reckons that her subscribers like pay for it. You know, she has people who pay, what they call it, Patreon or something. And she reckons that all the money she gets from that pays for the car, yeah. I've lost track of how much things cost now, Nathan, because, you know, not having a car anymore. I just have a electric scooter. I mean, that's probably another reason why my electric bill's high, because my scooter's always on charge. I don't have a car now. I've not had a car since I had my back operation, which is what, 20 years ago? The physio said, "Oh, you've done well for it to last that long." I thought, "Oh, nice, thank you." No, I've always driven from being 17 up to being 62, I think I was when I had my operation. 61 or 62 I was. Then I had to get rid of the car. Well, I didn't have to because I could have carried on driving after that, but at the same time I retired. So obviously I couldn't afford to keep the car. You know, the car was an old banger. It wasn't a decent car. And I didn't go miles and miles in it, but you still have to pay insurance, don't you? And road tax and everything. I use a taxi now if I want to go anywhere, but obviously I couldn't go to Leicester in a taxi. I haven't got my license anymore. I let it go. I didn't get it taken off me. I just let it go. When I was 70, you had to renew it, and then you have to do renewals every so many years after that. So I just couldn't be bothered. I just let it drift. I knew I'd never be able to afford a new car anyway. So I just didn't bother anymore. Ooh, my neck. Yeah, I've got a new one, a red one. Whee! It's not got its sides on yet for the rain yet, so I have to pray it doesn't rain. Otherwise I'd get a bit wet. Yeah, I'll see you on Wednesday, Val. Remind me to bring me fluffy cardigan. I'm hoping I'll have finished this by Wednesday. It's lingering on too long, this cardigan is. Lingering. Yeah, I've woken up. I was cold before, that was what it was. It's a long story that I'm not going to repeat on here, Kimberly, but there was a reason why we sort of fell out, yeah. Good night, Val, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Yeah, I'll tell you privately, Kimberly. Yeah. Why, what's wrong with your silverware? Does it bend? I thought you were going to tell me it was bending in the wind. Yeah. Well, I usually go off again about midnight, so I'm on till then. I call it the witching hour. I've still got my canteen. It's missing a spoon. I don't know where the spoon went. It's still there in its box as well. It's what I got for my wedding, 1968. And it's stainless steel from Sheffield. I never use it. It's got fish knives and everything. And I've got spoons as well, 6 spoons, teaspoons. It was a present from my uncle, who was a commercial traveller. And that's one of the things he used to sell was canteens of cutlery. They used to call them a canteen. Used to come in a box, like. This is growing because I'm only on the narrow bit. It's when it gets wider, it takes me longer to get across a row. Oh, I hope I finish this before Wednesday. Well, I've got to stitch it together and do the bands as well. So it's a very slow stitch, this. Oh, excuse me. My Coca-Cola's giving me the burps. Oh, I'm looking forward to having a lie-in tomorrow. The last time I had a lie-in, I woke up at 12 o'clock, lunchtime. I just went straight out like a light. I think it was last Sunday, actually. I thought, I am not getting up, and by goodness me, I didn't. I woke up, I think, went to the bathroom, come back. I thought, no, it was about 6 o'clock in the morning. I thought, no way, it's a Sunday. So I got back in bed again, and then that was it. I think it was about 12 o'clock when I woke up. All I've done today is sleep, I think. I was going to do some more plants, going to plant some seeds and some bulbs, and all I did was sleep. And my hyacinths have not done a thing. My bulbs are still there, not done anything. Not a sign, not a peep out of them. I don't know whether the soil was too wet when I planted them or what, but they've gone. Do 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 do. Oh, played yarn chicken and lost. It's going to have a knot because I'm 2 stitches away from 2 patterns away from the end, and I am not taking the row back. It's going to have to be darned in. I don't like having a knot in the middle of the row, but I am not pulling a whole row back. Just for one knot. Let me find the middle. Now, I bought all new cutlery when I moved here. I could have used the ones in, in my box, but I didn't. They're my best ones. They'll probably get sold after I've gone, won't they? You're back, you're back. I've played yarn chicken on my row and lost, but I am not pulling the row back. I'm going to put a knot. Put a knot in it. I'm making a cardigan, but the stitch I'm using is just not growing, if you know what I mean. It's 1 row of single crochet and 1 row of where you go into the row below. So it's nice stitch, but it's just not growing at all. I chose the stitch, so, you know, I can't grumble, can I? Not like somebody forced it on me. Oh, gosh. When I was doing orders, they were the orders I used to get from America. They used to want them oversized, they used to want them with pockets, and they wanted them down past the bottom. It was like crocheting on it in a blanket. And the trouble was they didn't want to pay any more money. They'd see one that I'd done on, you know, on Etsy for about a 34, 36 bust. And then I got accused of being sizist because I said it would be more money if they wanted one that was like a 60-inch bust, twice as long. I said one woman accused me of being sizist. She said, I don't pay any more when I go in a shop for a dress if it's big. I said, well, you know, it's twice as much time for me to make it, twice as much wool for me to make it. So obviously you've got to pay more. Oh, she went right off on me. She thought she should have got it for the same price as I was selling the small one for. I got fed up on knitting massive, massive things. And then they wanted it for the week after. And, you know, I mean, it took fortnight to post it anyway. That was when the post was good. Now it takes more than a fortnight to go in this country. I have got 52 baby items to put on eBay. My niece took the photographs for me and I still haven't put them on yet. Yeah, I felt like saying to her, well, if you dieted and you would fit into the 36-inch, you could have it at that price as well. No, when I was getting ready to move, I'd packed away most of my wool. So all I'd got left was like odd one balls. So I made a load of baby cardigans while I was waiting to move. Because I should have moved in November and then it all fell through. I've been here just over 12 months. I moved to Fleetwood first of all, and then I moved here. Yeah. Yeah, you need a TikTok. Apparently that's the place to sell things. I don't have a TikTok, so I'm old school. You're supposed to have TikTok shops, aren't you? Yeah, well, I went to Fleetwood at first and it didn't work out, so I'm in Cleveland now on my own, yeah. I moved up the road or down the road, whichever way you're pointing. I've never been on a TikTok. I don't know why TikTok kind of scares me. I suppose it's the trolls and stuff that scare me. I wouldn't want to sell things on TikTok. I just wouldn't. I don't know. I just wouldn't. I know it's the place to. I've never bought anything. I've never been on it. I did join it once, but it just left me cold. So I just thought it's not for me. It's probably a generational thing, isn't it? You know, I'm getting old now. It's TikTok's not my thing. It took me ages to get on Instagram. No, I just don't go on it, you know. I just there's just all these influencers and weird people on there telling you to do this, that, and the other, and you know, I've read and heard of so many like teenagers being well basically lied to, and they believe it because it's an influencer on TikTok, and they believe it, don't they? No, I don't spend money on anything. I don't join anybody's. Oh, well, I nearly said OnlyFans, but that's completely different, isn't it? You know, the what do they call it? It's like it's not. They used to call it Patreon, but now you have this. Um, you can do without them with commercials, but you've got to pay. You pay to get rid of the commercials. But then the commercials are the only way that we get any payment, yeah. I mean, I don't get much payment because not many people watch me. I'll never be one of the big stars. I'm not bothered about it. It would be nice. But then I'd probably have to pay tax, wouldn't I? So they get you every which way, don't they? No, I'm not. It's just as well, isn't it? Because I don't make any money. I make a little bit every now and again. It's always a nice surprise when I get a little bit every now and again. But some people get really upset if they don't get so many £100 a month, don't they? But I don't. Like I say, it's a nice surprise if I get paid, but I don't bank on it. I don't get cross when I don't get paid. Some people get really upset when they don't get a certain amount of money each week. You know, I need that amount of money. And I'm thinking, why? It's a bonus to me if I get anything. It's like a windfall. It's like winning on the lottery, isn't it? Except all I win is lucky dips. Yeah. They don't do that Google chat thing anymore that we used to belong to, do they? Well, hello, I am in Cleveland in the UK. And I am going to be going in a minute. Sorry, Amiga, I know you've only just come on. But I usually go off about midnight. Because in the UK, it's midnight. So it's nothing you've done and nothing you've said. It's just I was going anyway. I don't watch scary stories. A lot of the things I seem to be sort of watching or they recommend me, or, you know, when people, you go around people's houses when they do them up, and I'm thinking, oh gosh, they've all got loads of money. You know, they'll say, oh, I got this when I was touring in such a place, and I bought this painting from the artist, and I'm thinking, fair dues. There's some people I like watching. I like watching what she call Through Lucy's Lens. She's a social historian, and she just shows how people used to live in the UK like years ago. Yeah, yeah, it's midnight here in the UK. That's the time. Mind you, you've got about 3 or 4 different time zones in America, haven't you? We've only got one time zone because we're only little. We would fit in one of the states. The whole of Great Britain would fit in one of the states. We're only small. But we're perfectly formed. Yeah, I'm going to be going now because I was sleepy, but I'm sure I'll be sleepy when I hit that bed. See, I've actually started the second sleeve though. Please let me finish this week. I'm getting so fed up with it. Well, everybody will be going unless somebody else is taking over the channel. So I'm going to go. So thank you all for your company. And I'll speak to you on Facebook sometime, Kimberly, where we can catch up. Thank you. I shall answer it when I go on Facebook, yeah. Nathan's on Facebook as well, aren't you, Nathan? You want to keep up with Kimberly? There you are, Nathan. You know what to do. Well, I've finished my row now, so there you are, Nathan. Write it on your little hand in your biro. I finished my row and I'm going to my little bed and I'm going to have a lie-in tomorrow. I don't know about anybody else, but just watch. I better wake up tomorrow and don't have a lie-in at all. Oof, my hand. Look at that. It won't bend up now. Oh, well. Yeah, speak soon, everybody, and I am going to go. I might make a video in the week if I ever finish this daft thing. I've even got the buttons for it. Right, thank you all for your company, and I'm going to be going now. So bye, everybody who's still left on here. I think Linda's gone to sleep. She's gone very quiet. Anyway, bye, everybody. Bye now.